Welcome to Speak English Avenue. Let us begin. Today we start a journey that changes everything. You are here because you want something more. You want to speak English with power and confidence. Every single day is a chance to grow. Every word you learn opens a brand new door. Think about the first time you heard English spoken. Did you feel lost, confused, or maybe even scared? That feeling was real, and it was completely normal. But you did not stop, and that shows strength. Learning a language is not just about the words. It is about finding your voice in this world. Some people wait for the perfect moment to start. They wait and wait, but that moment never comes. You are different because you showed up here today. You chose to learn, and that choice truly matters. Listen carefully, because every story carries a hidden lesson. Every sentence you hear is building your future self. A young woman once sat quietly in her room. She dreamed of speaking English fluently without any fear. She had no teacher, no school, and no money. But she had one thing, and that was determination. Every morning she woke up before the sun rose. She pressed play and listened with her whole heart. She repeated every word slowly, carefully, and with courage. She failed many times, but she never once quit. Do you know what separates dreamers from real achievers here? It is the decision to keep going without giving up. Her voice was shaking the very first time she spoke. Her hands trembled, her mind raced, but still she tried. And something beautiful happened in that quiet, ordinary little moment. Her words came out clearly for the very first time. She could not believe the sound of her own voice. It felt like a door had finally opened inside her. That is the power of listening and speaking every day. That is the magic of never stopping, never looking back. You have that same fire burning deep inside of you. You have the same courage waiting to be set free. So what is truly stopping you from speaking up now? What is the fear that keeps your voice locked away? The answers are closer than you think. Trust the process. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep showing up every day. Her story was just beginning in that quiet little room. The world outside had no idea what was coming next. Consistency beats perfection every single time without exception. Most people wait until they feel fully ready to start. But that feeling of being ready rarely ever comes naturally. The ones who succeed simply start before they feel prepared. You do not need a perfect accent to begin speaking. You do not need perfect grammar to express your thoughts. What you need is the courage to show up daily. Even 5 minutes of practice every day builds something powerful. Think of it like water slowly shaping a hard rock. One drop seems weak, but daily drops cut through stone. The young woman in our story had no ideal conditions. She had no quiet classroom, no expensive book, no tutor. But she pressed play every single morning without one excuse. That daily decision was quietly building her confidence from inside. People often quit because they do not see fast results. They practice for 1 week and expect fluency to arrive. But language learning lives inside the long and patient journey. Every repeated word is a seed planted in your mind. Some days your practice will feel completely useless and slow. Those are actually the days that matter and build most. Fear is the first wall every English learner must face. It shows up the moment you try to speak aloud. Your heart beats faster and your mind goes completely blank. You forget the words you studied just 1 hour ago. This happens to every single learner around the entire world. You are not weak, you are simply human and growing. Fear of making mistakes keeps so many voices locked away. It silences people who actually have so much beautiful to say. But here is the truth that most people never realize. The mistake itself is never as bad as the fear. When you speak and stumble, the world does not end. People respect the courage it takes to try something hard. The young woman's voice was shaking on that very day. Her breath was short. Her confidence was almost close to zero. But she opened her mouth and let the words come. That one brave moment cracked the wall of fear open. Action is the only real cure that fear cannot survive. Every time you speak, the fear loses a little power. You do not wait for fear to fully disappear first. You speak right through it and let courage lead you. The more you act, the quieter that fearful voice becomes. Your comfort zone slowly stretches wider with each brave attempt. Your story is not finished. It has just truly begun. Every great journey starts with one small and uncertain step. You may feel like you are still far behind others. You may feel like everyone else is already ahead of you. But comparison is the thief that steals your daily progress. Someone else's chapter 3 is not your chapter 1's failure. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Every struggle you face today is shaping your strength for tomorrow. The young woman never imagined how far her voice would carry. She only focused on the one small step before her. She did not compare her progress to anyone else around her. She simply trusted the process and kept moving forward quietly. That is the mindset that turns ordinary learners into inspiring stories. That is the thinking that transforms a whisper into a roar. Your English journey is writing itself with every word you learn. Every sentence you practice is adding a new page to you. Some days the words will flow like a beautiful, calm river. Other days it will feel like pushing through thick, heavy mud. Both of those days belong to your story equally and fully. Neither one is wasted. Both are building something real inside you. The version of you 6 months from now will be unrecognizable, not because of talent, but because of daily quiet dedication shown.